Hello everyone. Today, let us know how to connect PHP project into MySQL server, how we can insert the records to database, how can we view the records, update and delete the records through PHP. To know all these, first let us open MySQL server. To open MySQL server, we have to type as localhost php myadmin. This is the database server, that is MySQL server. Under databases, we can create the database. Let's give the database name as college. Now the database has been created. Once the database is created, we can create the tables for that database. Let's create the table with the name student and number of columns 3. The first attribute name is student ID std underscore id with type integer and length 10 characters. Let the second attribute student name, that is std underscore name with the type varchar and 30 characters. The third attribute is description, type text and let it be 100 characters. Let's save this. Once the table attributes are saved, we can see the structure of the table with student ID, student name and description. We can change and delete these attributes. Now let's create a database connection. Any PHP code must be within the PHP tag, that is open angle brace question mark PHP and must close with the question mark and close angle brace. Here we use the function PHP function, that is MySQLi connect, that is to open a new connection. To open a new connection to the MySQL server. This function includes many parameters, but here we use the most important parameters, that is the host name, username, password and database name. Here localhost is the host name, root is the username. We don't use any password here, and database name is college. Here the variable con is used with the dollar symbol. This is used to store the connection. That is because the variable is used. Here this variable can be used in other scripts to avoid the usage of entire code. And the function MySQLi connect error number, it is used because it will return the error code and the text within the echo statement will be printed along with the error message that is returned by the function MySQLi connect error. This is done in case of failure of database connection. Now let's save this file. Let's save this inside the XAMPP folder in htdocs folder. Let's give the name of the file as db connection. And save this as PHP file, that is hypertext preprocessor file. Now let's create a HTML form to add the records to the table student. Let's save this file. Let's save this as a insert form. And the type is PHP file. Since it is a HTML form, it must include the HTML tags, that is HTML/HTML body/body, and within the body tag, form must be written using form/form tag. In the form, let's give the action and method. Inside the action, let's include the file name as insert.php. Let's create it later. And let's give the method equal to post. In our database, in the table student, there are 3 attributes, that is student ID, student name, and description. Now let's create a form to take input for these 3 attributes. Student ID. Let's give the input type where type equal to text. Name equal to std id. The second attribute is student name. Here the input type is text and name is student name. And the third attribute is description. Here let's give text area. The name of the text area is text area. ID equal to text area. Let's give the columns and rows. Columns equal to 45 and rows equal to 5 slash text area. Now let's add the submit button, that is input type equal to submit. On clicking on the submit button in the form, the data will be sent to the insert.php file which is given in the action. Now let's save this file and let's create the insert.php file. All the PHP codes must be within the tag PHP tag. Let's include the db connection file, that is db connection.php file. That is to avoid the reusage of code. Let's save this as insert.php. That is a type PHP. Let's write the insert command, that is insert into college, that is the insert into student, that is the table name of the database student, and the attribute names student id, std id, std name, and description. This is the name which is in the database, should be written as it is in the database. Then values, the keyword values must be written, and then within the braces using the single quote dollar symbol underscore post, and inside this in the square bracket std id, close the square brace, close the single quote, write the same for all the three attributes, student name and description. For description, the post name is text area. These three names are which is present in the form, that is the names given in the forms. And since we have used the method post, we use the post variable here. That is, using this post variable, the values from the form is retrieved. And this insert command is stored in the variable SQL. MySQL I query, this function is used to execute the insert statement, and it will execute the insert statement, and the record will be updated. Once the record is updated, the echo statement, it includes record inserted statement, it will be printed. In case of any errors, the else statement is executed. Which includes MySQLi error, it will return the error. Let's save this. Now let's execute these two files. First we have to execute the form, that is localhost / insert form.php. We can see the form is displayed. Let's give the attribute values. The student ID, let it be 001. The student name be Dita, and description, let's give the description as science student. On clicking on submit, we can see that record inserted and the file name is insert.php. Now let's see whether the data is updated in the server. On clicking on the table name, we can see that the data is updated. We can see the inserted data in the table. Let's insert some more records. That is in insertform.php. Let's give the student ID as 002, student name Nita, and description commerce student. Let's add one more record. The student ID 0003, student name Hita, description art student. Record is inserted. Let's see in the database server. We can see that the records are inserted. Now let's create the file to view the records which has been inserted. Before creating the code, let's save this file. Save this as view. Save as type PHP. Once the file is saved, now let's include dbconnection.php. MySQLi query function is used. This function is used to send the query or command to a MySQL connection. Here, variable con is the one which stores the connection. To view the data from the database, select statement is used. Let's use the select statement, that is select star from student. Here we want to view the records in a HTML table format. So we use the tag table with border equal to 1 within the echo statement. TR table row, TH table header. Our table has 3 attributes, that is student ID, student name and description. We have to include all these 3 attribute names to view the records which is present in the table student. So under table header we include student ID, student name and description as table headers. While row equal to MySQLi fetch array of result. The variable result will store the value from MySQL query, that is which includes the select statement. MySQLi fetch array. This function will return the first row from the record set as an array. Each time while loop loops, all the record from the record set will be fetched. Since we want to view the data in a table format, we use the table row and table data here within echo statements. To print the values fetched from the MySQLi fetch array function, we use the variable row. Within the variable row, now let's execute the view.php file. We can see the data in the database of the table student in table format. We can see student ID, student name and description. Now let's create the file to update the records in the database. Let's save this file. Let's save this as update. That is as update.php. The file type should be PHP. The file must include dbconnection.php, MySQLi query function is used. This function will send the query or command to the MySQL connection. And to update the records, update statement is used. It will update the records in the table or database. Here our table name is student, so let's write the command as update student set description equal to science student, where student ID is 003. Include the statement record updated. MySQLi close is used to close the connection. Con is a variable which stores the connection. Let's save this. Now let's execute update.php. We can see the view.php and we can see the records. Now let's execute update.php. record is updated. Let's view the view.php. Here we can see the record is updated for the student ID 3 with description science student. Now let us see how to delete the records in the database. Let's create the file and let's save this as delete and save as type PHP. All the PHP code must be within the PHP tag. Let's include the dbconnection.php. MySQLi query is used to, this function is used to send the command or query to the connection. Con is the connection. To delete the records, here the delete statement is used. That is delete from student, which is a table name, where student name equal to Hita, include the statement record deleted within double quotes under echo. MySQLi close is used to close the connection. Let's save this file. We can see the records in view PHP now. Now let's execute delete.php. Record is deleted. Let's view view.php. We can see the record with student ID 3, that is the student name Hita, is deleted. Let's see the database MySQL server, how the data is deleted or not. We can see here the data is deleted. This is about how we can modify, that is how we can insert, view, update and delete the records of the database MySQL server through PHP codes. Thank you for watching the video. For further information, kindly visit our website.